tell me some sort of story about an wife putting the screws on him.
And what do you think?
Cadbury Flake Praline, the latest addition to the street.
Saw it in here the other day.
What are you looking for?
My whoopee cushion. It's not April Fool's Day unless I get my Uncle Wes with it. What's the matter? What have you got there?
Your birth certificate. I never knew your middle name was Eric.
After cancer now, my mum really fancied him. She used to turn the collars up on my baby suits.
Yeah, well, your mum's on here, but your dad's not.
They must have forgot to put him on.
How'd you forget something like that? Did you do a runner?
No, him and my mum split up, that's all.
So where's he now, then?
I don't know. I mean, could be anywhere. He works abroad.
Yeah. What's he look like?
Never met him.
You've never met your own dad? Be well weird not having my dad about.
I'm used to it. I told you. It's no big deal.
So what did he say? Is he still wanting to take Mike?
You know how stubborn he is.
Oh, yeah, don't adjust. Jamie Baldwin's World of Right and Wrong, brought to you in glorious black and white.
Since when is it a crime to want to do the right thing by your family?
When you don't have a flaming clue, when you don't know what it means. I do, Danny. I live with Mike day in, day out, and I'm sinking here.
Look, I know you've had it rough, sweetheart, I really do. Listen, why don't you go out today, eh? Hit the shops. Bit of retail therapy, that'll do wonders, mate, honest. Hello, mate, you haven't shaved.
So, gentleman's prerogative for the Sunday.
Well, it's Saturday, Mike.
Oh, is it? Well, that's even better. Hey, fetch a few jars later.
I suppose so, if you like.
I'm looking forward to it. I tell you what, I've grafted very hard this week. You want to try it sometime.
It's as if yesterday never even happened. I don't know what freaks me out more.
Days like this would kill him. Lee, if I put him in that care home, mate, he'd hate me for it.
Yeah, and the next day, he wouldn't even remember who you were. Look, besides, he doesn't even know what day it is. He thinks he's been grafting hard all week. I mean, is that what passes for normal now?
They're only little things.
Yeah, but they happen every day. And soon it'll be big things. And I'm sorry, but I can't handle that. And we can't send him to Jamie, so that leaves you, Danny. It's down to you.
I've left the bags in the cup. I can't abide a weak brew. Oh, thank you. You should have used the pot, though. Well, living on your own, you get used to making it in the cup. It does rather stain them. I've noticed one or two becoming marked. I'm sorry, Emily. Oh, no, don't worry. I just thought I'd mention it. Thank you.
Hey. Revenge is a dish best served cold.
What? Like that fry up your cooters? If breakfast in bed means having to break the ice on my egg yolk, you can stick it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Flower. By the time I got the tray...
Excuses, excuses. If you really want to impress, take us shopping. I'm due a new wardrobe.
Oh, it's been a tight month, Sil. We can't afford to go mad.
Mad? Most folk would say we do lally any road taking you back after your performance.
Well, maybe we could stretch to a few things.
I thought you were going out with Soppy Webster today.
Couldn't be bothered.
Hey, what's wrong, mate? Come here and take the weight off. And tell us all about it.
Mum, I want to know...
Sorry, we're skint.
No, it's not money. I want to know about my dad.
Ask him yourself.
No, I didn't mean sorry, Uncle Wes. I meant me, you know, biological dad.
How many times? We were ships that passed in the night.
You must have some idea.
I don't know. And I don't care. What you've never had, you'll never miss.
I need a stiff drink. I've been shanghaied into Norris's party. Fancy it?
No fear.
Don't worry, mate. When it comes to Dutch carriage, you can't beat the Scotch.
And this is a little belter. What do you reckon?
Oh, and I thought I was smooth.
30-year-old is that? 20-year in cask, 10 in bottle. I was saving it for a special occasion, but I thought, well, Michael will appreciate that.
30 years old, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I reckon that's aged almost as well as me. Cheers. Oh, that's what makes life worth living. That and a good quality cigar.
Don't forget the skirt and all.
Oh, they've given me nothing but trouble. There's only two of them been worth a hangover. But friends, I've been very lucky there. We've had some good times, haven't we, Fred, eh?
You have on golf course.
And I've never met a more gracious loser.
Yeah.
May it continue for a long, long time. Cheers. Put another one in there, Fred. We might as well finish that now the bottle's open.
You'd never guess they were out wrong.
It's a lottery, Fred. Days like these, nearest we're going to get to a win. He's enjoying himself, mate, and so should we. Come.
I know it's short notice, Vera, but Hayley is struggling to cope on her own. She needs me. Yes, that's very good of you. Well, now, I've left 1 or 2 handover instructions to ensure the smooth running of the place when I'm... No. No, yes, I'm well aware of how long you've worked here. I'm sure I couldn't leave the cafe in better hands. Look, I have to go now. But, yes, bye. Bye. I really should close up now, Chesney.
Can I ask you a question?
Far away.
What was your dad like?
Oh, well, I wish I could tell you.
What? Didn't you know him? Wasn't he around?
Oh, well, he was around. But as far as knowing him is concerned, well, he wasn't interested in me. And by the time I was about your age, well, he just upped and left.
At least he knows you exist. Mine don't. I don't even know who he is, and I never will.
Well, no, you can't be certain of that.
My mum don't even know who he is.
Oh, I see. Well, look, you might have had a lucky escape. He might have made you miserable, like my father. I'd have given anything to have been as close to him as you are to Les.
I do love Uncle Les, but that's all he is. Another uncle, same as rest.
No, it's more than just an uncle now. He's married your mother.
What difference does that make? He'll still leave in the end, like all the others, and I'll be forgot.
On the main, lad.
Well, the food's over there, Rita, and I'm sure you know where everything else is.
I'm not. You've been busy, I see.
Oh, well, yes, I have done a bit of decluttering. I've always been a minimalist at heart, and I'd love to get my hands on her knickknacks.
This clutter, where is it?
Oh, no, it's all safely boxed up, don't worry. But if you don't need it, perhaps Emily could have it for her charity shop. Excuse me, my guests await.
Oh, I love Engelbert Humperdinck. 3 bars of the last waltz and I'm putty in his hands.
Wait till he gets round to please release me. We'll be all joining in.
It's not that bad, Mother. Will you stop complaining?
Or breathing.
Whichever's easier.
What can I get you to drink? I can offer you a full range of intoxicating beverages and conversation.
A glass of red wine, please.
Scotch and thread.
Coming up.
You see, cold hospitality. Happen you two have forgotten what it means.
Make it a treble, Norris.
Treble? By heck. Talk about moats and beams, eh, Emily?
Oh, well, I wouldn't like to.
Well, of course she wouldn't. I mean, she's here to enjoy herself, not to listen to you. Look, why don't you have a sausage on a stick and feel free to leave the sausage?
Yeah, ale. Where have you been? We should have been at the gig an hour ago.
The gig's off. McGlone's quit. Left us up the creek without a vocalist.
Sounds like you need a drink.
I can't stop, love. We've got a crisis meeting at Brian's.
What now?
We're chocker next month. We've got to sort this out pronto. I'll see you later.
Oh, it's men all over. Drop you like a hot spud when it suits. You know, there's not one of them worth wasting a Kleenex on.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
What?
Oh, watch your step. He's young, free and single since he dumped Mr. Wonderful. And don't come crying on my shoulder when you next get the elbow.
I've got nothing to feel guilty about, Eileen. And besides, it's nice being the pigeon rather than the statue.
Right. Can I have a pint, please?
Yeah, sure.
I thought you were keeping stum.
Oh, well. That chance. There's one thing I'm worse at keeping than men. It's secret.
But didn't Chris stump you?
Jamie, it's a petty detail. Besides, when it comes to poetic licence, I've got an HGV.
You timed that well, didn't you, son? Get me and your dad a drink, will you? Same again, Sean.
Yeah.
How you are, Mr. B?
What's he doing here?
Well, he fancied a drink. Everyone's entitled to a last request or something.
You what?
Well, who knows if he's going to be fit enough to get in here again?
Nothing's changed. I still want him with me. We can look after him round the clock if need be.
Have you stopped using this and tried using this for a second, boy? Because if you had, you would see it's a suicide mission. End of your life as you know it. Don't you worry about that. 10, 20 years maybe, caring for a man who won't thank you for it. I tell you something, he despises you.
But you're willing to do it.
Well, this does make a nice change, doesn't it? You know, good wine, good food, good company. What do you think to the food?
Well, Rita said that you made the canapes yourself.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
Mother, men's fingers.
I don't think much of your sausage.
Fred?
He asked.
Yes, well, those were a bit last minute, I must admit. I was trying to cater for the less sophisticated palate.
There's no wrong with my palate. I said there's no wrong with my palate. I'm the finest judge of meat this side of Pennines.
He knows his mutton, that's for sure.
Do you mind? I heard that.
Again, Ken, I hear there's a check-off on at the Playhouse.
No, that finished last week. It's 7 brides for 7 brothers now.
Oh, yeah. Well, I suppose you have to cater for the more popular taste.
Well, it's hardly that. The brothers outnumbered the audience when I reviewed it.
Norris, I think we really must be going.
Really? But, oh, sorry, it's 20 past.
Yeah, it's Eccles. We can't leave her for long. She'll pine.
Oh, fine then. I'll just get your coats.
We must be making tracks and all.
If anybody wants to join us at the rowboat.
Oh, that's right. Rub me nose in it, why don't you?
You're welcome at any time.
You've a funny notion of welcome, is all I can say.
We're very sorry if we offended you, Blanche, and we'd be grateful if you'd join us for drinks. On us.
You've more chance of King Kong walking into that pub than me.
Haply it'd frighten off fewer punters.
What have you got there? My clutter. I found it under the sink. I thought I'd better take it before he leaves it out for the bin men.
Oh dear, you're not going as well, are you?
Oh, it's been really lovely, Norris. Thank you.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Good night.
Night. You all right there?
Yeah.
Chesney, do you mind? That's going right through me. What are you doing?
Same as me, Dad. Eric Cantona.
I hope you're not on the wacky-backy already.
My dad could be anyone. Might as well be someone cool. And it's my middle name.
Oh! I hope you're not going to kung fu kick me. Come here. What's brought all this on, eh?
Just wanted to know who he was. Not much to ask.
Well, if he's anything like my dad, then it's no great loss. I only met him a couple of times, and that was quite enough, thank you.
Still, you know his name though, don't you? What he looks like? I've got nothing. Nobody.
Hey, don't be soft. You got Les, he really cares about you.
Till him and my mum split up. It's just a matter of time. Look what happened with Janice.
I know, but they survived. Hey, they're still together. And they are married. You never know, they might stick it out, it might last.
Might? I want more than that, like everyone else has got.
Yeah, but how can anyone predict what our nan's gonna do?
I know I can't rely on her. So I've been thinking, I want Uncle Les to adopt me. Properly like, then I'll always have to be my dad. I'll always have to care for me, whatever happens.
Oh, it's lovely.
I'm not sure this is the right place for him.
Maybe not, but he'll be there soon enough, so at least he deserves us a few drinks to see him on his way, eh?
How do you mean?
I'm going to ring the care home tomorrow, so as soon as they got a place for him.
Does he know?
Do you think he'd be grinning all over his boat if he did? How'd you tell someone something like that, Kenny? I had trouble telling myself.
You've no other choice. People will understand.
Just keep it under your hat, eh?
Well, I'm sure his friends will want to.
Say goodbye? No. Not at all. They can visit him. You know, he'll be around for a long time yet. I just don't want tonight to be awake. Yeah, I want him to... Just want him to have a good time.
How are you feeling, Mike?
It's Saturday night. I've got Fred's best mulch inside me. I am flying.
So, how long was this party then? Because you weren't gone long.
Oh, were we not? Seemed like an awfully long night to me.
Long, I say long. Nanook of the North that short tonight.
I don't know why people round here have house parties when we've got this place at the end of the street.
Here, this is like my front room, this is. In fact, I've been happier here than I have in my own flat sometimes, and it's all down to you lot, so what are you gonna have?
After that testimonial give over, drinks are on the house.
Don't you think that kid's entitled to a little bit of stability?
Hey, he's got it. It's Defo's due part, as far as I'm concerned.
It will be if you pull another Janice.
Yeah, and that is what Chesney's scared of. Another Janice. Another Uncle Ronnie. And I mean, you can't really blame him.
Oh, we got Flaming Weg. What more does he want?
I don't want anything.
Whoa, hang on a sec, mate. What's wrong?
Nothing. That's the problem. I don't need to find my dad. If I was adopted, it'd solve everything.
Big decision, that, son. But if your heart's set on adoption, OK. We're all going to miss you very much. What's the matter with you there? Lost your sense of humour? It is April Fool's.
Hey, come here. Are you serious? You really want me to adopt you? I'm not perfect, you know.
Get away.
I love it here with you, Uncle Les. I've never been as happy. You're the only dad I want.
Well, in that case, it'd be an honour, son. Come here.
Come to put it better myself.
No, not for me, son. One pink elephant's enough. Never mind 3.
Don't mind if I have a snifter?
Nah, help yourself. Whew, I wish I had your stamina. Oh, must be getting old.
Leave it out. You drank Fred under the table. And Jamie looked a bit on the ropey side and all.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what?
What?
I really enjoyed tonight.
Yeah, me too. Great, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, we need to...
No, yeah, we need to do it again. You, me and Jamie. The Baldwin boys painting a town.
Yeah, great. There's no easy way to say this.
I know, you don't want to go on the town with an old crock. Well, that is charming.
No, that's not what it is at all. I wasn't going to say that. I've really had a great night. But it's not how things are, is it, Mike?
Hmm?
You know, Do you remember that care home we visited?
Oh.
With Jamie?
Oh, yeah. That place. God, I can still smell it. Hang on a minute. You promised me...
Mike. It's not what I want. But you're seriously ill, Michael. Look at me, Mike. I'm only trying to do what's best for you. Believe me. You believe me, don't you?
I do. Yeah, I do. I trust you, Danny. If you think it's best I shall go in there, then I will. Last thing I want to be is a burden.
Well, you've never been that.
Thanks. I've always stood on my own 2 feet. I've built everything up with my own 2 hands. All right, I've been written off a couple of times, yeah, but I promise you this, son. One sunny day, I'm going to walk through the gates to that place as right as rain.
Mike. It ain't like that. You can't.
Yes, I can! I've beaten the odds all my life. I'm going to beat this. You watch me. Good night, son.
Are you going to ring Viv today?
Who?
Viv Wright.
Who's she?
My social worker. Are you going to ring Viv today?
Who?
Viv Wright.
Who's she?
My social worker.
Oh,
Shows how well things have been going lately. You've forgotten the name of his social worker.
That's been a while, you're right.
Are you going to ring her?
What for?
To tell her Uncle Les wants to adopt me.
I'll ring her when I've had me brekkie.
Do we really want to give her an excuse to come sticking her nose in our business again?
Why not?
Jez, I've had more dealings with social services than you've had hot dinners.
So?
So they're like sleeping tigers. Best left well alone, do not disturb.
I can't adopt him if we don't tell them, can I?
Aren't we happy as we are?
Yeah, but what if you get run over by a bus one day? What if you end up with another fella?
That will never happen.
I'm always very careful crossing road.
It would be good, though, wouldn't it? To make me and Chesney all official, just in case anything ever did happen to you.
If I wasn't here, would you still want to be a dad to him?
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
You don't just put up with him because you love me so much?
No.
Well, OK. If it's what you really want, wake the tiger. But don't blame me if it all goes pear-shaped.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for his pill. He's just knocked it out my hand.
She's trying to poison me.
And why would she do that?
Because you want me gone.
No, we don't.
Think I don't know? Think I forgot? You took my money, you took my business. Now you're trying to take the roof from over my head.
Mike, it's for your own good. It's a nice place.
I'm not going.
A place where they can look after you better than we can.
What, you mean they won't try and poison me?
Oh, I am not trying to poison you.
Don't talk to him like that.
Oh, well, you sort it out then.
Mike, look, you said you'd go yesterday.
Oh, no, I didn't. You're not putting me in a home, because I'm not going anywhere.
Mike, we just want what's best for you, which is why I need you to get the old Jack and Jill down your neck. Now, come on, please. Please, Mike.
No.
Just bang it in his egg while he ain't looking.
I'm not eating that poison either.
Well, it's not that easy, is it?
Look, it ain't going to be for much longer, all right? I'll go round that place straight after work and just see... I'll sort out the details and see when they can take him, OK?
Right.
Right. Now, you just stay calm, all right? Keep an eye on him. And just get him to have a shave.
Everybody left early.
Polite guests never outstayed the welcome.
Everybody had gone by 8.
Most parties don't even start till then, Norris.
Yes, well, it wasn't a party, it was a soiree. Just a chance to show a few select friends around my new apartment.
Oh, it's an apartment now, is it? It was a flat over shop when I lived in it.
Apartment suggests a desirable living space. Flat suggests a punctured tyre.
And hanging a Northwest Salesman of the Year certificate on the wall does not make it any more desirable.
She says that, you see. But now I've opened her eyes to the full potential of the place, she's beginning to regret moving out.
Hating what you've done to it is not the same as regretting moving out.
Do you know, I could stand here and chat for hours, but I really am late for work.
Well, feel free, don't let us stop you.
Yeah, bye. Have a good day.
I'd rather have me change.
Oh, sorry.
Oi, what have you done to my bathroom? It's full of stuff.
Oh, Mike, you're supposed to be having a shave.
I don't need a shave. Now get rid of the stuff.
Don't you want to look your best?
I don't need a shave.
Feel your chin.
I don't need a shave. Get that stuff out of my house.
Right, OK. I'll be a minute.
That's more like it. That's better. This is my house. You do what you're told. You're not in charge here. And you're not getting rid of me.
Right, come on, you. Sit down.
Hang on, what are you doing?
Come on, it'll make you feel better.
Oh, no, you keep away from me.
Oh, Mike, it's nothing to be scared of.
You want me dead?
No, I don't. I want you clean shaven.
No, listen, I have a son, right? I have a son, and he loves me.
Listen,
and when
it was
I tell you what
your
you're
son,
trying...
Danny, who I promised I'd make you have a shave. Now, come on.
Danny is no son of mine, right? I have a son, a nice son, who loves me.
Oh, yeah? Well, if you've got a son who loves you, where is he, eh? Why isn't he here looking after you?
Well, he will be. And he'll be pleased to see me. In fact, I'm going to go and stay with him now. I know when I'm not wanted.
Yeah, well, you got that right, you crackpot. Yeah, go on, then. Go and find Adam, see if I care.
I can't get out. You've locked me in.
Oh, well, don't worry, because we can soon sort that out, can't we? Oh, yeah, I'm not putting up with this rubbish anymore. Go on, then. Go on. Go and find Adam. Go on, get lost and don't come back.
Where does he live?
Oh, come on, come in. You don't have to have a shave if you don't want to. Great design stuff will never hurt anybody, did it?
Oi. Well, if you do the pots every once in a while, there might be a clean teaspoon.
There's a drawer full of forks in there. Why don't you use one of them?
Why don't you ever use these?
I'll do it tonight, after the auditions.
No, you won't. You'll do it today, before the auditions.
You've got to be joking.
What? On a coaster.
And what if you knock it over?
What's that?
Well, he's using my sticks as teaspoons and my snare as a coffee table.
Oh.
Well, if you don't like it, you can always put your gear somewhere else, you know.
Well, we're taking it to the rehearsal room in a minute. Van's downstairs. As soon as we're loaded up, we're out of your way. Have you got the keys?
Mind you, Steve's right. If I'm going to stay here, I've got to pull my weight. So, you get started on the van, I'll do the dishes. It's only fair.
I know what you're thinking. He's got a Vav vac.
Has he?
He has, yeah. Someone bent a mic stand over his back. They did.
Really?
Vernon!
Yeah.
Can we get the van loaded first, then do the pots after we've finished?
I've got these on now.
And very rock and roll they look too.
Van first, then pots.
Mike, what are you looking for?
Nothing.
If you tell me, I might be able to tell you where it is.
None of your business.
Right, well, don't make a mess. Listen, I'm just going to have a shower. It'll be 5 minutes, right?
services on the op, that's what it is.
They had a window.
A what?
Someone had just cancelled.
You don't ring up social services in the morning and they turn up the same evening.
Oh, they do, you know.
It's not like ordering pizza. They're up to something.
No, we've just been lucky.
Lucky?
Viv's changed jobs. Turns out she's head of the adoption team now.
So she pulled some strings?
Well, I don't know about that. But she was chuffed when I told her I wanted to adopt him. Said she's always liked Chesney. Do you think we've got enough time to straighten the house out before they arrive?
You might have if you pull your finger out. See you later.
Mike, do you fancy some dinner once I got myself dressed? Mike? 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 Mike?
On the name, man.
There you go. Hello, Blanche.
Large gin and tonic, please.
Oh, it's good to see you again. I knew it wouldn't be long before you came back.
Never let it be said that I'm one to bear a grudge.
Oh, it won't be said. Not in this place, not while I'm in charge.
Thank you, Shelley. It's hard to swallow your pride like this, but it'll be worth it if we can draw a line under the whole sorry affair once and for all.
I couldn't agree more. You're doing the right thing.
I'm not doing anything.
Oh, don't be so modest, Blanche. I know what a proud woman you are.
I am.
And I tell you what, just to show you how much I appreciate your custom, you can have that on the house.
I only ordered it on the understanding that it was on the house.
Well, it is now.
It was when I ordered it, or I wouldn't have ordered it.
If I'd known you were making that assumption, I wouldn't have poured it.
Well, in that case...
Oh, well, never mind, as long as you're giving up your silly boycott.
I haven't given it up.
Well, what's that then?
Me free drink. The drink with which you're accepting defeat and apologising for my distress.
I am accepting nothing of the sort.
No, hang on. There's a misunderstanding here. I saw Blanche last night, and I told her we were sorry if we'd offended her, and said she could have a drink on us.
Did you now?
Well, me and Fred. I just forgot to tell you, sorry.
Hello?
Cheers.
Lee. Well, hang on a minute. Well, didn't you put the deadlock on? Yeah, well, is his car outside? Well, he couldn't have got far, could he?
Everything all right?
Mike's gone walkabout again. No, not you. I know you know. Just talk. Listen, just do us a favour. Get yourself out there and get looking for him, right? Well, I'll get over to the factory. He'll probably turn up there. OK, ta-da. Bev, sorry, love, I've got to swerve the hot pot. Do me a favour. If Mike comes in, give us a shout. I'll be over the road.
All right.
We've been living like dad and lad for ages. What can they object to?
Your criminal record?
What are you saying? Because I got stitched up once for assaulting a copper. Does that make me an unfit father?
No, but there's more than that, isn't there?
Not much more. Got £100 fine once for threatening behaviour. But that was years ago. Does that make me an unfit father?
Didn't you, get community service for burglary as well?
That was even longer ago.
Was that burglary the same time as the breaking and entering?
I was never even convicted of that.
So how come you were in Strangeways then?
Handling stolen property. But I was only a kid then. I've changed.
So apart from assaulting a police officer, threatening behaviour, burglary, breaking and entering and handling stolen property, why wouldn't you be the perfect role model for Chesney?
I love that lad. And he's happy with me. You don't really think he'd take him off me, do you?
We're only winding you up. Look, tell one what's best for Chesney. Which is you, being his dad.
From my son.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm going to his place now. He's going to look after me.
Where's he live? All right, we're on the same train. I'm off to Donny.
Who's Donny?
Doncaster, where I'm going.
to see Donny?
No.
Oh, not Danny. Oh, I wouldn't trust Danny.
Donny. Donny's short for Doncaster.
Is he? I'm big round here, you know. I'm Mike Baldwin. You must have heard of me.
No, sorry.
What do you do then?
I'm a salesman.
Ah, I'm in ladies' underwear.
Really?
Yeah, I'm Mike Baldwin. You must have heard of me.
Uh...
Everyone's heard of Mike Baldwin.
Now you come to mention it, maybe it rings a bell, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it would. Yeah. So let's get down to business. How many do you want?
How many what?
Black satin knickers and matching bra. I can let you have 24 dozen by the end of the week.
I'm all right for black satin knickers, thank you.
Hey, now, don't you come to hardball with me, mate. I've been in this business since you were in, what are those things that babies wear?
Nappies.
Nappies, yeah, nappies. You know, come to think of it, I've never changed a nappy in my life.
You haven't missed much.
She's a regular customer. It's worth a free drink to get her back in the fold. I'm not disputing that. I would have just liked to make the decision myself, or at least been consulted.
When you two have finished gassing, I'd like 2 large gin and tonics, please. 1 for me, 1 for Rita.
She'll be here in a minute, will she?
She will.
Whatever you say, Blanche.
Are you doubting my word again?
As long as you pay for him, I don't care who drinks them.
Any sign?
No, I told you I'd let you know if he came in.
Danny, I'm sick of this. Did you ring the care home this morning?
No, I didn't get a chance.
Oh, so he's not even booked in yet?
Well, there ain't much point now, is there, Leanne, eh? We can't put him anywhere if we don't know where he is.
Where did you find him? He's going, is he?
We're doing what's best for him, all right?
Yeah, does he know yet?
Yes, he knows.
No wonder he's done another runner.
He needs no excuse to do another runner.
I told you we'd take him in with me.
Listen, you may not like me, right, but I still love the bones of you, and I will not let you chuck your life away.
He's your own flesh and blood.
And where was he all my life, eh? He's been doing runners since the day I was born, so I do not need to hear this, boy. Now, where else could he have gone?
He was banging on about Adam all morning.
No, he couldn't have got that far. He couldn't have got that far.
Well, that's who he kept talking about.
I've got Adam's number. I'll give him a call.
Right, go and have another look at the golf club. I'll go in the factory and wait over there.
Listen, don't let Jamie change your mind yet. We've made our decision and we're sticking to it, right?
Right.
Right. See you later.
OK.
Everything all right?
Yeah, tickety-boo, thanks, Rita.
Oh, look, Rita. That's 1 in the eye for you two, isn't it? Oh, never mind. I won't hang around waiting for an apology.
480, please, Blanche.
I've got you one in, Rita.
Oh, thanks, Blanche. She said if I didn't come in and take a drink off her, she'd cancel a paper order. I don't know what's got into her. She's just making a point. Oh. Has anything happened to Mike? Do you know?
He reckons he's going to make his way over to you. Are you in today? What makes you think he's coming here? Does he realise he got me all wrong now?
What's he saying?
Just give us a shout if he turns up, will you? All right. But if you see him first, tell him I could come across this weekend if he wants to sort things out. He could be in a home by then if Danny and Leanne have their way. All right, I'll see you later. He's going to wait from there. I'm going to go check out the train stations.
Yeah, but how's he going to get to Adams on his own?
Well, if he does, maybe it's too early to be chucking him into an old people's home.
Come on, Pop, this is our train.
Who you calling Pop?
Oh, sorry, Mr. Baldwin.
Oh, you know me, do you?
Oh, everyone knows you around here.
That's right, yeah.
You still going to see your son?
Yes, he's going to look after me. He's a good boy.
Come on, then. Or you'll miss it.
When the auditioning start, we want your opinion, you know.
Oh, are you sure? Wouldn't that be a bit Yoko Ono? Hey, the rest of the band might complain.
Nah, you're not just a roadie to me, you know. Nah. And don't be afraid to speak your mind. We value your opinion as a typical member of the audience.
These are all women.
Yeah, I know.
McGlone were a man.
Well, he might have had a Y chromosome. I wouldn't call him a man.
But why are you auditioning female singers?
Well, It's a bit of glamour. Might up the fee a bit and all. Any news?
No.
How hard can it be looking after a little old man?
Can't do it 24/7, Jay. That's why he needs to be somewhere safer,
Yeah,
son.
like ours.
No need to martyr yourself to make out you're better than me, is there? Right? So let's just do it my way, yeah?
He's been missing for hours.
Yes, I know.
Well, we need to call the police.
Well, I have done.
Thought I heard the door.
You must have imagined it.
They're here. They're early. Typical. Trying to catch us on the up.
OK. When I tell you, let her in, Chestnut.
Have you got any news? It would suit you two if he disappeared forever, wouldn't it? I can just picture the pair of you.
Well, you're just hoping for the worst, aren't you? So you've got something else to blame us for. This just proves one thing, son, and that is that we were right. You know that, don't you? Listen to me. He needs constant, round-the-clock looking after. He's hung up.
Blaming me, aren't they?
He was on good form yesterday. He's not ready to be dumped into a home full of old codgers that he don't know. That's why he ran away.
Look, do you want him here?
I know we said that at first, but we both work.
Yeah, but I'm only part-time, remember? And I bet Penny'd be happy to sort something out with your hours, if it was to help Mike. And she might even chip in herself. We can probably get help from social services and that.
Frankie, this could be for years.
I know.
He's never done anything for us.
Well, he's not done a lot for Danny, come to that. But he's flesh and blood, isn't he, you know?
He's mine, not yours.
You're mine, so he's mine.
I suppose he could end up at Adams.
Another biscuit, Jenna?
Don't mind if I do.
Neither do we, love. Plenty more where they come from. Fill your boots.
Shoot. I do like your boots, by the way, Jenna.
Thank you, they're comfortable.
Yeah, they look it.
Do you always work on the adoption side of things? Or do you do any snatching?
No, I'm just adoption.
Better to give than to receive.
I'm always saying that to our Ches. Aren't I, mate?
Yeah. Listen, you're trying too hard. Relax. Be yourselves.
Surely you can't try too hard where bringing up kids is concerned.
What I'm trying to say is I'm on your side. And this is nothing to worry about. It's just a preliminary little chat.
Dad! What are you doing here?
On the main, lad.
Are you pleased to see me? Yeah. Yeah, well, of course I am. I knew you would be. Not like the other two.
What's happened? Is something wrong?
No. No, not anymore.
You're soaked. Where have you parked?
They've taken the car off me.
Who has?
The pair of them. They've taken everything. The car, the flat, the factory. The lot. They've taken the lot. That's why I needed your help.
You need my help?
Yeah. I knew that whatever happened, at least I've got one son that I could rely on. Come here.
If I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I'd take back the words that
What do you think?
hurt you and judge the head.
Belt high or belt low?
What do you mean?
If I could
Samuel
reach
Sherrod.
the heart,
I'll be Simon.
I give them all to
Look, it's
you.
my band, so I'll be Simon. OK, thank you, that's enough. If I could turn back time, I'd have locked the door before you even came in the room. That was absolutely terrible.
Well, I thought you showed loads of promise, bags of enthusiasm. But you know what? I just think you're a little bit young for this lot. Sorry, love.
You're a natural.
You got my letter then?
Yep.
It was a bit of a long shot. I didn't think you'd actually get in touch.
Well, why wouldn't I?
Well, I just didn't.
Look, I know I wasn't around when you were growing up, and, well, Danny, I guessed about Danny.
Who's Danny?
Oh, he's the other one. Yeah, I knew he was mine, and that woman, what's her name? Bet? Dawn? Susie? Susan! Susan. Now, Susan told me that she got rid of you.
Susan was Adam's mum.
Oh, don't talk to me about Adam. He's worse than Danny.
Why?
He betrayed me.
How?
My head hurts.
How? How did he betray you?
Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter, no. I just can't trust him. I can't trust either of them.
So this Danny, another son of yours, is he?
No, he is not. Not after what he did. He thinks I don't know. He took my money, he took me flat, he took me business, he took me car. Now he's trying to poison me.
Now, hang on.
No, that's the truth. That's why I want your help.
Why would he want to poison you?
Can I live here?
You can stay the night.
No, can I live here with you?
Why? Why would you want to stay here?
I've got nowhere else to go.
What, nowhere at all?
Haven't you been listening? He's taken everything, and now he's trying to poison me.
Okay, Dad, just calm down. Are you sure you're not just getting a bit confused?
I know what's what. Ducking and diving. And you know what? I've never changed a nappy. But I know who I can trust. So, will you look after me in future, will you, son, will you?
This place is, it's not very big, you know.
Yeah, but there'll only be the two of us.
Well, my girlfriend, she stays over most nights.
Yeah, but I didn't know you existed. Susan told me she got rid of you. Still, we can make up for lost time, can't we? Hey, son?
Has he had any contact with his biological father?
No, I never knew who he was.
How do you feel about being adopted, Chesney?
Can't wait. I've never had a proper dad before.
And you'd like Les to be your dad?
Not half.
Well, that's a good start.
Here, take a couple of these.
What for?
Well, for your headache.
What, you trying to poison me?
You said you had a headache.
You're not, Danny.
Do you know who I am?
You have a son.
Yeah, but do you know my name?
I'm not stupid.
No. Look, you know, Dad, I am pleased to see you.
I knew you would be.
For years now, what I've wanted is to make things right between us, to put the past to bed.
We can still do that.
Can we?
I didn't know you existed. Susan said she had an abortion.
Susan wasn't my mum. Maggie was my mum. You must remember Maggie.
Jack the lad, ducking and diving, right? Work hard, play hard. You know how it is.
Maggie Redman.
Mark.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah. Mark.
Do you remember now?
Yeah. But I didn't know you existed. I didn't know you were mine. I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry too.
What for?
For what happened.
I told you, I didn't know you existed.
How can I make it up to you when you don't even remember?
Look after me. Let me stay here.
You don't want to stay with me, Dad?
Oh, why not?
I think we should give this Danny a ring.
Does anyone else live here?
We've got a dog.
Schmeichel.
He's in the backyard.
But apart from Schmeichel, it's just you three, is it?
Well, we do have a lodger.
Young professional. Runs his own business. He probably won't be around for long.
Is Kurt moving out?
I don't suppose he'll be with us forever.
Hey, unlike me, mate. Hey.
I tell you, Danny wants me dead. He's stolen everything I've ever owned.
Okay. And what about Adam?
Oh, Adam's worse.
How can he be worse?
He stole my woman.
And that's worse.
Well, not necessarily, but this one was rather special.
Are you sure that was Adam?
Yes, I'm sure. So from now on, it's just you and me, Mark. You and me.
I don't think you'd really want to stay here, Dad, not if you knew the circumstances.
But I've got nowhere else to go.
I think you're just a bit confused.
Well, does that mean you're going to throw me out as well?
Let me call someone, eh?
I'm such a bad father. You'd see me out on the streets.
Well, Adam can't be much more than a kid.
Old enough to betray me.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
This woman, the woman he's stolen from you, what was her name?
Oh, who cares?
Was it Linda?
Linda? No, Linda was a... Linda.
I'm sorry, Dad. Really, I'm sorry.
You're just like the others, aren't you? Get out! Go on! Get out of here!
Dad, this is my house!
I want to see you again! We should never have born! What have I done? What have I done? I shouldn't be.
Well, you know, you make me want to shout, but...
You're loving this, aren't you?
Cruel to be kind, Liz. Cruel to be kind.
This is a bit of an unusual question, but I was just wondering, is Mike Baldwin still a regular there? Yeah, no, it's fine. I've got him here with me, but he's just a bit upset and a bit confused. I was wondering, do you have a contact number for any friends or family?
Well, I'm his grandson's girlfriend. Actually, he's got two. Yeah, Jamie and Warren. Is he all right?
Any criminal convictions, Les?
Sorry?
Have you got any type of criminal record?
He's a status quo fan.
But you've never had any trouble with the police?
Walking on the moon used to get on me wick.
He's a comedian, isn't he?
Yeah. But he keeps his nose clean.
Yeah, no criminal convictions that I know of.
Dad? Dad!
Have you ever met Mark?
No, but I've heard of him. Give us the address.
Well, just call us when you get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and be careful on the road, the weather's getting worse.
Hang on, Jamie, I'm coming with you.
You don't have to, you know.
Yeah, but you'll need someone to sit with Mike while you're driving. He might need calming down. I'll see you later.
Yes, she's going through the change, you know, very temperamental. Now, don't take it to heart, love, eh? You've got a great future.
Do you think she were any good?
Couldn't carry a tune in a bucket. Hey, it's great being Simon, isn't it, eh?
Hey, I'm not being funny, but the way this lot are shaping up, I could do better myself.
Well, if we don't find anyone by the end of the evening, we'll give you an audition.
No, I wasn't being serious.
Hey, there's no harm in giving it a go.
Well, what's he gone there for? I thought he couldn't stand that.
How do I know? Sorry, Frank. Yeah, look, well, I'd have gone to pick him up, love. Yeah, but why didn't you tell me? Oh, OK, all right, will you ring me when you get there, eh? Right, bye-bye.
I know when I'm not one. Okay. I'll manage. Duck and dive! Duck and dive! Yes! Yeah. Come on then. Do your worst. It's Mike Baldwin you're dealing with here. No one gets the better of me. I don't need any of you. I'm boss here. You do what I say. Do you understand? I give you the orders. I give you the orders.
There's just no way that he could live here. I've got a job. It's not practical.
Oh, is it not practical to go out looking for him either?
I was waiting here for you.
Have you rang the police?
Yeah. They're going to call if they find him.
You wouldn't let your dog out in this?
Well, I was waiting here in case he came back when he calmed down. Look, there's still a lot more I have to say to my dad.
Come on.
You better wait here. We'll let you know if he turns up.
Why am I alone?
Well, there's no point us both getting wet. You drive round. Call me if you see him.
Jamie,
What?
when we find him, are we just going to take him back to Danny and Leanne?
I don't know.
If you want him to move in with us, we'll work something out, you know.
Let's just find him first, eh?
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me,
She's the best
you
we've had
give
so
me
far.
fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever. When you kiss them, fever if you live and learn. Fever till you sizzle, what a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn.
Yay! Would you have a problem with my bird being the singer?
No.
That was pretty good, Liz. Nice one.
Well, I'd probably be better with a bit of practice.
It might be worth packing the fags in to protect your voice.
Well, I've been looking for an excuse.
Hey, talk about commitment.
Follow that, as they say. Michelle, I'm not too late, am I?
I know you're just in time. Well, skin of your teeth. I don't suppose you've got your backing tapes with you, have you?
No, sorry, I didn't realise. I've never really done one of these before. Is it all right if I just belt out a couple of songs on my own?
Well, everybody else has.
Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick and think of you. Caught up in circles, confusion is nothing new. Flashback, warm nights, almost left behind.
The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time.
What's wrong with the bloody thing?
You need a hand?
Who are you?
I'm Jamie.
Jamie who?
Jamie Baldwin. I'm your grandson.
I haven't got a grandson. I haven't got any kids. How can I have grandkids?
You've got 3 sons and 2 grandsons.
I haven't got any sons. I've got nothing. I've grafted all my life to get here with nothing. Listen, would you undo that for me?
What do you want them opening for?
That's my business. In fact, it's the only business I've got left. Open that, would you?
You got a headache or something?
Yeah, I've got a headache and I'm sick of it. I want to end it.
Come on. That's not like you. You're a fighter. Let's go home, eh?
I'm staying here until these are gone and that's gone. And then I've gone. For good.
Come home with me.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Jamie.
Look, just open that for me, will you?
Danny's lad.
I don't know any Danny.
He's your son.
I haven't got any sons.
You've got Danny, you've got Adam, and you've got Mark.
And not one of them's got any time for me. Because I never had any time for them. They all want to see me gone. They've all stabbed me in the back. I've grafted all my life. What have I got to show for it, eh? Kids, wives, women, money. Where is it all now? I mean, what was the point?
You must have enjoyed it at the time.
Yeah. And when your time's up, what does an old man do then if he can't rely on his own flesh and blood? I mean, what was his life for? Hmm? Please open that for me. Oh, thanks.
I don't know about the other 2, but you got Adam wrong. He hasn't been stabbing you in the back. He really cares for you. And so do I. And Frankie and Penny. All these people that care about you. Probably my dad even. Although you're right not to trust him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's a chip of the old... what's name, isn't he, eh? Give us another one of them.
It's empty. You've had them all.
But they all gone?
Every one.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
So? It'll be over soon.
Yeah.
Good. I'm tired. I think I'm gonna have a lay down, eh? Have a nice sleep.
Step-parent adoptions are pretty straightforward, usually. I'll do a series of visits.
Well, lay down, eh? Have a nice sleep.
Step-parent adoptions are pretty straightforward, usually. I'll do a series of visits. Well, yeah, just to get to know you. And then I'll...
Well, you've been here for hours. Don't you know it's enough?
No, I'm sorry. It's just a process we have to go through. We'll do a series of interviews, individually and collectively. We'll do a standard check with the Criminal Records Bureau. And then I'll file a report to present to the adoption panel. And they'll make the decision. There's nothing to worry about.
I just thought it'd be simpler than all that.
It'll be worth it in the end.
That's the spirit, Chesney. I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye.
Why did you tell her you didn't have a criminal record?
You started it.
I only said you like to keep your nose clean.
Yeah, well, she knew you weren't talking about hankies.
Hey, stop it. If you start arguing, you'll mess it all up.
You okay?
I don't know. Mike? Wake up, Mike.
Hi, Mike. How you feeling?
Didn't I just kill myself?
There's no why would an old fighter want to do something like that?
I can't remember.
Come on, Mike. Let's get you home out of the rain. Everyone's been worried sick about you.
Yeah, come on, mate.
Come on.
Promenade, man.
So, what are we going to do about Mike?
Dunno. See what he wants for breakfast, I suppose.
Come on, Jamie, you know what I mean. Now, last night we were lucky we found him. What if we hadn't?
I know. He could have died out there. He wanted to. I've been up half the night thinking about it.
He needs medical help.
Well, I suppose we need to talk to his doctor. Mike, how you feeling? You know me, it's Jamie.
Your house, this, is it?
Well, yeah, Frankie's, really. You remember Frankie?
Yeah, of course I do. Look, it's all wrong. These aren't mine.
No, they're my clothes. You got a right drenching last night. Your clothes are soaked.
I'm not feeling so good.
You ought to see a doctor, Mike.
No, I can't stand doctors. They tell you there's something wrong with you. They tell you you're drinking too much. Try and tell you what to do. I hate them. Hate doctors.
Hey, it's good having the place to ourselves again, isn't it?
Lee, listen, love.
Should we go out tonight and celebrate?
Just listen for a sec, will you, please? I'm going to go round Frankie's, get Mike and bring him back here.
Oh, Danny, why? You don't want him here any more than I do.
Because I don't want him staying with Jamie, right, in case he starts talking.
What do you mean?
You know very well what I mean, in case he starts talking about the new will or the power of attorney.
Won't. He's all confused, and anyway, he's lost his memory.
Yeah, and sometimes it comes back, and I don't want Jamie catching on, which is why I want him out of there, all right?
Right, OK, fine. But I'm sorry, not here. I'm sorry, Danny, but I can't handle it anymore. Just get him in a care home.
Yes, I will, but I can't just dump him on a doorstep and scarf her, can I? Hey, I'll have to find a nice place for him, a place that he'll accept. It'll take time, but I will get it, right? Trust me, OK?
We could have a brew while it's quiet. And one of us could walk up the street to the bakery and get a couple of cream cakes to go with it. Or failing that, we could stand on one leg and yodel a duet from Phantom of the Opera.
You what?
Oh, you are alive after all. You've hardly said a word since we opened.
When I have something to say, I shall say it. At the moment, I just want a few minutes with the Gazette.
Why, what's so interesting? What are you after? Aye. It's not the pets for sale column that you're studying, is it? Because if it is, you better do nothing until you've consulted me.
I am merely trying.
Never mind merely. There is no merely about it. You are not having a dog in my flat.
I have no intentions
You are
about
staying
it.
there temporary. And when I return, I want it fit for human habitation. A budgie. I don't mind a budgie. In fact, I think you and a budgie get on like a house on fire. And if you had a visitor and they said, who's a pretty boy then? It'd be a toss-up who answered first.
Oh, you don't half ramble on when the mood's on you. Look, I have no intention of acquiring a pet of any kind.
You ought to eat something, you know, Mike.
I'll have something later. I'm not hungry at the moment.
OK, well, listen, I've got to go out anyway, so, you'll be fine with Jamie.
Jamie, my big son, yeah, OK.
Grandson?
Yeah, that's what I said. You're a good boy.
I'll get that on my way out.
Nice girl, that. You did well there, son.
She's not my girl.
My advice is grab her.
Morning, I've come for Mike.
And what do you want?
Well, I'll tell you what I don't want. I don't want an argument. I've just come to take Mike home, that's all. There you go. I've got some clothes for you, Michael. Bung them, eh?
Yeah, I know you, don't I?
Yeah, of course you do. It's Danny boy. Come on, Mike. I'll take you home. Car's outside waiting for you.
I'm OK where I am.
come on, Mike. Look, you'll be much more comfortable there. You've got everything you need at the flat. And Leanne's there. She's waiting for you. She'll look after you.
Leanne? That's that bird you brought home, isn't it?
That's right, yeah.
Don't like her.
You're not a bad judge.
No, I'll stay here.
Oh, come on, Mike. Please, just...
Look, you heard him. He doesn't want to go with you.
Oh, yeah, you've been working on him, have you? Turning him against
trying
me?
to look after him.
Listen,
Yeah, right.
the pair of you. Just leave Mike alone. He doesn't need this. He'll be okay with us, right?
Right. For now. You need to get hold of me. You know where I am.
Well, I won't. Neither will he.
Right, it's time I hit the highway.
Vernon, can I ask you something? You know, yesterday at the auditions, I didn't show you up, did I? I mean, did the rest of the lads in the band give you a hard time because your girlfriend wanted to audition?
Babe, the guys loved you. So did I. You have got a great voice.
Oh.
Who knows what you could have done if you started young.
Sorry, I asked.
Don't take that the wrong way. Believe me, I was proud of you.
Well, that's okay then. Mind you, you did make the right choice. Michelle were better than me.
Well, I reckon she's got the makings. Let's see how she performs after today's rehearsals. It's going to be a long day for her, but she'll have to get used to that now.
You know, I'm not doing much today. I could come to rehearsals with you.
That's not a good idea, babe.
Why not?
Because Michelle needs licking into shape, which means I'm going to have to be tough on her, which if she's a pro, she can take, but not with my girlfriend standing there. Do you see what I mean? It's all about the vibes.
Yeah, I suppose so.
All right, then. I'll be off. Oh, can you get the door for us?
Yeah.
See you later, babe.
Okay. Oh.
I've spoke to the health centre. I've got you an appointment this afternoon at 4:20.
Yeah, well, I won't be going. I hate doctors.
It's a nasty cough you got. We might have some cough medicine if you want.
Oh, look, forget the medicine. Have you got any Scotch whiskey in the place?
Oh, I'll have a look for you.
I was telling you about the business, wasn't I? Built it up from nothing, I did. Yeah. Nobody handed me a business on the plate. Where's Alma?
Alma?
Yeah, she was here a minute ago. Oh, well. Oh, well, never mind. Nobody ever gave me nothing. Except my old man is give me a good hiding every Saturday night, Will. Well, when I go, you'll get the lot. You and, oh, what's his name? Your brother.
Do you want me to put some hot water in this, make it a toddy for you?
Oh, no. No, that'd be great. So. That is it. Do you know my old mum? Never saw me when I made it. Passed away. Before I had any serious dosh. Made it to finish, Mum. Do you know how I started? 14 years old. Pushing this barrow. There was this mate of mine, he knew this yank. He could get us some nylon stockings. Yeah. All the girls wanted the nylon stockings. I had the stockings, and I wanted the girls. Hey, don't you mention any of this to Alma. That's just between you and me. Yeah. Yeah, there were girls. Lots of girls. That's what I spent most of my money on. Girls and drink. The rest, I squandered.
Love this, Norris. Oh, and I'll take a Gazette as well.
Not that there's much in it to read these days.
No. The ads are more interesting than news, aren't they? Speaking of which, what do you make to these personal ads they've been carrying? What do they call them? Lonely Hearts, is it? I've just come across them this week. Are they genuine, do you think?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, I'm sure of it.
And then do people actually reply to them?
Oh, yeah. Not that I've ever done it myself, Mike.
Of course not. I mean, as if...
But there are a lot of lonely people out there.
I'll take your word for it. But they seem to speak in some sort of code. I mean, listen to this. Fit, active, senior citizen, WLTM. Now, what on earth does that mean?
WLTM. Would like to meet.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, well, what about this? Genuine-hearted lady with GSOH. I mean, I've been trying to fathom that, and to be honest, I daren't tell you what I came up with, but it was extremely vulgar.
No, it's quite harmless, really. GSOH. Good sense of humour.
Well, I never. You learn something every day, don't you?
What else can I tell you?
Oh, no, nothing really. It was just idle curiosity. That'll be £2.20, please.
Only me. It's just eased off at the cafe, so I thought I'd pop back and see how you're managing.
Hey, it's been all right this afternoon, quite chatty, talking about the old days.
You don't look good to me, Jamie. Mike? Mike? Are you all right?
No. Alma, I knew you'd come back. What's happening to me, Alma?
I don't like this, Jamie. I think you ought to see someone.
Well, I've booked him at the health centre for 4:20 this afternoon.
I don't think it can wait. I'm going to ring an ambulance.
Test Drive My Girlfriend, Friday at 10:30, ITV2.
I did pretty well, even though I say so myself. In fact, I surprised myself.
You used to be a singer, didn't you, Rita?
Yes, I did. Mostly around the northern clubs. Sang with some good bands in my time. You didn't get the nod then?
No, I didn't. The girl who came in after me, Michelle, she were called. No, there's no denying it. She was much better than me. And very good looking and a lot younger. Band were raving about her.
Uh-oh.
What's that mean?
Uh-oh. Well, they're known for it. Musicians, aren't they?
Are they? Oh, I should start going to concerts.
All the time I was singing with bands. Had to fight them off. And you know what they say, you can't win them all.
But take no notice, they're winding you up.
And drummers, they're the worst of the lot.
Well, I shall be watching Vernon like a hawk. And he forgot something this morning, so that gives me a very good excuse to pop into rehearsals this afternoon.
Yeah, well, we might be quoting you a fraction more, Bernie, but what you've got to do, my old son, is ask yourself this. Are the opposition giving you guaranteed delivery? Because we are. Yes, well, I know that, but the guarantee we're giving you is worth that little bit extra on the cost.
Mr. Baldwin.
Yes, and we stand by that on every deal.
No, it's important, Mr. Baldwin.
Not now, Blondie, please. Not you, Bird. Sorry, one of my girls got a knickers in
No,
her
there's
sweat.
an ambulance outside Frankie's house.
Bern, I've got to bring you back. Bye-bye. Why do you tell me?
No, not the hospital. No, I hate hospitals.
You're real, Mike. This is what you need. I'll have you right in no time.
I love you, Elma. Elma, I love you.
What's going on?
Mike's in a bad way, struggling to get his breath.
You were supposed to be looking after him.
Don't you try putting this on me. This is your doing. Come on, let's go to the hospital.
Look, I'm sorry, I was out of order. I don't want to fall out with you, son. What do we can go in my car?
Shove it.
Stop it! Stop it! I've had enough of that, this.
Well, don't talk to me like that.
Right, you follow on, come on.
Is looking for the person to light up it. Oh, careful here, Norris, careful. Not looking for the person, looking for the lady to light up his life. Sophisticated executive. Looking for the lady to light up his life. Oh, that's fine. I mean, it's manly, but sensitive.
Oh, Norris. They've just taken Mike Baldwin away in an ambulance.
Oh, dear, what happened?
I don't know for sure, but he must be in a bad way.
Was it a heart attack or a stroke?
I don't know.
Because if it was a stroke, it'd be quite a good epitaph for his life, wouldn't it? I mean, all his life he pulled strokes until a stroke pulled him.
You've got a right cruel streak, you. Well, go on. Go get your dinner. I mean, no doubt this has given you an appetite. You and all the other vultures.
Liz! Oh, hallelujah!
You are?
Welcome aboard the good ship Salvation.
What are you on about?
You and your drum.
It's no big deal.
That's where you're wrong, babe. There's no bigger deal. There is more joy in heaven over one sinner who repents.
Sinner? Me? Chance would be a fine thing.
Come on, you're kidding me. You've changed your ways, you have. You've seen the light. You're banging your drum for glory.
The drum belongs to my boyfriend.
Don't we all, sister? Don't we all? Come and join us. Come and join us.
For you.
Hope they know what they're doing.
Of course they do. He couldn't be in better hands.
Really? Well, he could have beaten them sooner, couldn't he? You know what I mean? How could you just stand by and watch? Must have been obvious he needed help.
Well, it wasn't. You saw him this morning. Was it obvious to you? Because you never said anything.
Stop this bickering, will you? It doesn't help anyone. Hi.
Hello, Pen. What are you doing here?
I phoned her. Mike? What's the matter with him? Is he going to be all right?
Pneumonia.
Pneumonia?
Yeah. Thanks to him.
Does anyone know what's happening with Mike?
No. I think all the family must be at the hospital. Apart from Adam, of course. They're trying to ring him, no luck, so I left a message.
You can tell Danny Baldwin's at the hospital. Those two, they've been in here since 4 o'clock. They'll not be taking liberties like that with Danny around.
We could always ring up, see if we can find out how Mike is.
Well, I don't think they tell you anything unless you're a relative, Deirdre.
Well, you're related, Ken. Sort of. He's your ex-son-in-law.
I don't really feel like trying to explain to some hospital spokesman the ins and outs of the connection.
It does remind you, doesn't it, what a complicated life Mike Baldwin led.
He's a very complicated man. Always has been.
Yeah. That's nice, doll. Look, you've got to give them the sex, though, as well as the voice, because that's what they want.
It's what everybody wants, Vern.
Hey, tell me about it. What makes the world go round? Liz, oh, you found the drum. Where was it?
Right by the front door.
Yeah,
So, how's the rehearsal going?
Yeah, pretty good. Guys, take 5.
Hi, Liz.
Hi.
Vern, can we try that last one again before we move on? I think I can find something else.
Sure, babe.
See ya.
So, how's she doing?
Terrific. Yeah, but don't tell her, because she'll want more money.
Oh.
No, she's a real find. She's just the girl I've been looking for.
Good. Seems very friendly. Calling you Vern already.
Oh, that's just the music business. You know, you've got to get on with people, so straight away you're bosom buddies.
Right. Just as long as it's a figure of speech. Vern.
Do you know, I knew there was something I meant to tell you, but with all this to do about Mike Baldwin, I forgot. Norris. What about him? He's been behaving in a most peculiar manner all day.
Well, that's more or less normal for Norris.
Well, good point. But on top of that, I know he's up to something. I haven't found out yet what, but I will.
How long have you two been here?
Well, we packed in work early. I mean, boss cleared off and it didn't look like he was coming back. Hey, now, let's have brandies and sup up, because we're having doubles.
Hey, look, babe, the night's still young.
Yeah, but I want to celebrate. I am earning money. More money than I have ever had.
Kate, look, I know you've had it tough, like, but it's not like we're exactly on an high wage, is it?
It feels like it to me. No, but listen, seriously now. I want to celebrate because of you two. You, Kel, are the bestest friend I've ever had.
Oh.
And Lloyd, you are a lovely man.
Oh, that's true.
You know who he's spoken for?
No, Kel, I would never do hope to hurt you or Lloyd, and I just want to say, I think you're salt of earth.
Oh, come on, Beck. There's nothing to be crying about.
I am crying because I'm so happy.
You're miles away. Mike Baldwin, of course.
I can't help worrying about him.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. It's okay.
I wanted to help him, but he wouldn't let me.
I know.
Oh, he said some horrible things, but he needed me. And I should have tried harder.
He's not himself anymore. I don't think you could have got through to him. He's living inside his head most of the time. This morning he thought I was Alma.
I can't help wishing that he thought you were me.
Is he going to come through this? And if he does, is there any point?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you know, he don't know where he is anymore, does he? Don't know who he is. He's frightened and confused all the time. Do you want to end up like him, Jamie? Do you? Because I know I wouldn't. You can't help thinking he'd be better off out of it.
You want him to die?
No, I don't. I want him to be the man he was, but I know he ain't going to be. Do you know what I mean? And I know he's suffering. He's going to carry on suffering, all right?
It would suit you nicely, wouldn't it?
Oh, shut up, boy. You know better than that. What's the matter with you?
I know he couldn't stand the way that you treated him. You and Leanne. You drove him away. You'd made him so desperate, he had to get away from you. So if he dies, it's your fault. And I'll never forgive you. Never.
Follow me, love.
It's all right. You're in hospital. Leave that. It's helping you breathe. You're not well. All right, you've got pneumonia. Just got to relax, okay?
Hang on. Hi.
Are you...
Doctor? I'm Jamie. Your grandson. Just rest, eh?
Danny! How's Mike?
Well, the hospital said he had a restless night, so,
I might pop in and see him later.
yeah, OK, I'll probably see you there then. I can't do right for wrong, Deirdre, do you know what I mean? The old man goes walkabout, catches pneumonia, and everyone thinks it's my fault. It's not.
Hey, I didn't say that.
Ah.
You just have to remind him to use his mask.
Don't worry. I've been a hospital visitor for over 20 years.
Oh.
You have a nice relaxing bath and get into some fresh clothes.
OK. I won't be long, Grandad. Do you want me to get you anything? Any magazines, grapes, anything?
Why don't you bring him some cordial? Something to cheer up the water.
Right, OK, cordial. See you then.
You're very lucky to have someone who cares so much.
Why aren't you at work?
I don't work anymore. I'm retired.
Oh, where's Dad? Have you and him had another round?
It's Emily, Mr. Baldwin.
What am I doing here, Mum? These people. They keep talking to me.
They're just concerned for you. You need to rest. You'll be fine.
You promise?
The doctor's here. Very good. You'll be back on your feet in no time.
Well, where's Dad?
He's coming along later.
I mean, he's not dangerous, is he? He's not like one of them people you read about in the papers and they really should be locked up and then they end up pulling knives out on folks.
Are you trying to wind me up?
No, I'm just saying in case he turns up here.
Well, that's hardly likely, is it, seeing as he's attached to a machine in an hospital?
Yeah, I'll just get on with my work, shall I?
Yes, Fuzz. That's a good idea.
Right, I don't care what he says. I am steering well clear of Mike Baldwin.
Me too, Fliz. Oh, here she is. Better late than never.
I were at the dentist, I did say.
I used to go out with the dental hygienist.
Did you?
Lasted a week. Yeah, I couldn't be doing them making me brush my teeth for 3 minutes before I kissed him. Talk about oral fixation.
Oh, have I been moved?
Oh, yeah. Chair at my old bench, it was too low for me, so Mr. Baldwin told me to swap with you.
When were this then? Because he's only just come in.
And why did he tell you to just swap chairs?
He's got a lot on his plate, hasn't he?
I'll just use your machine then.
Yeah. Oh, and you'll like it, Joanne, because it's closer to the radiator.
Could you take me after work? I mean, I can get the bus if you don't fancy it, but it would be easier.
I'll take you.
Oh, thanks, love.
Right, I best go and try Adam again. His flatmate said he'll be back there about now.
Have you tried his mobile?
Well, apparently he got very drunk and left his phone and his wallet on a bar somewhere, or so his flatmate said.
Oh, to be young again.
Bye.
Bye, see you later.
Well, that's daft. I know it is. All this time I've been longing for him to come back from that cruise ship. Now I wish you were back on it.
I take it that's Vernon you're referring to?
Yeah, I was just telling Bev about Michelle.
Oh, what, this new singer he's taking on? What about her?
She's very full on.
Well, she's a singer. They tend to be. You're just miffed because he didn't give you the job.
He asked me to audition. I never pushed myself forward.
For once in your life.
I don't know what were wrong with the way I sang it. I've had many compliments about my singing. When I do Bonnie Tyler on karaoke, I always get the crowd going.
I'll take it you ain't got a lunch date.
What?
Well, that lot needs finishing over lunch. You didn't get in till gone 10.
I were at the dentist.
Well, your teeth would be happy with the rest then, wouldn't they?
Mr. Baldwin, we get paid time and a half if we work over lunch.
And who was talking to you?
Just saying.
You can join her if you want, because I need another pair of hands.
Oh, not mine. The only thing these hands will be holding this lunch is a cheese and pickle balm and a pint of lager top.
Oh, I'll do it, Mr. Baldwin.
Do what?
Overtime.
Oh, count me in, boss.
It's all right, love. Only needed 2.
Who's doing it with you? Joanne? Huh? Is she?
I've got a business to run.
And I have a job. You're to lie here and get better, Mr. Baldwin.
I can't.
Your business is being taken care of by your family.
I haven't got a family.
Mr. Baldwin, if you don't behave, I'll have to sedate you. You need to rest. It's the only way your body's going to get better.
Why am I here?
You're not well. It's my job to help you get better. Right? Now you rest.
of me, love.
He cannot have just disappeared.
He was fine when I left him.
What's going on?
Mike's left it.
He can't have.
Well, I doubt if he's been kidnapped.
Have you checked the toilets? Maybe he's in there.
He's not in the toilets.
The state he was in last night, he couldn't have even got through the door. Listen, I want someone in here now that knows what they're doing.
I know what I'm doing.
You have lost my dad.
I keep dropping hints. You know, for something with a bit of bling.
How old are you going to be?
Never, ever. Give out your age or your PIN number.
My PIN number's my date of birth.
Well, there you go. Another reason why not to tell anyone how old you are. Here, why don't you come over here? I mean, if we're missing out on dinner, I don't fancy shouting much. I'll be parched. You know, he keeps on teasing me, pretending like he's forgot it's going to be my birthday. He thinks it's amusing. That's blokes for you, though, isn't it? But then, the more he pretends, the less subtle I get. I started off by singing Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, you know, stuff like that. And then this morning, I ended up writing a note with "Buy Diamonds" written on it and stuck it on his forehead while he was sleeping.
So we're going to go out for your birthday, then?
Oh, yeah, defo. I mean, even if he texts me Amsterdam, you know, we'll still do something.
Amsterdam?
Yeah, Joanne. It's like Diamond Capital at World.
Oh, nice one.
Hiya. Right, brought you some dinner.
Oh, ta.
Flipping it. Would you jump in my grave so fast? Oh, I'm just sat here while we're doing this. I didn't think you'd mind.
No, well, why would she mind? I mean, you've been sat there for weeks, haven't you? You don't mind, do you?
Yeah. Of course not.
It's just the usual stuff, really.
Now tell me I've nothing to worry about.
You've not.
Them legs have got ambition.
You're not being fair on Vernon. Look at him when we were on that cruise. All those showgirls, waitresses. He never looked at anyone but you.
I know women like her. She's got a glint in her eye. She wants my fella, I know she does.
Well, what for? Honestly, Liz, I know you're going out with him, but he's no George Clooney, is he? He's a drummer in a band knocking 50.
Daddy?
Lee, I need you to get back to the flat, love. Well, Mike's gone AWOL. Yes, he's disappeared, and we're running around like headless chickens looking for him.
Are you all right, love?
Oh, go away!
Are you all right?
I said go away and leave me alone. I want to go home.
Yeah, after years of teaching and crying out for private time, now I'm retired. Well, sometimes the silence of an empty house makes it impossible to think.
I could reserve a spot at the bar for you. Call it Ken's thinking corner. That's the smile of a polite man who just wants to be alone. How's about I pull you another and let you be, courtesy the interfering barmaid?
Thank you.
Yes, Rita, what can I get you?
Oh, vodka. A large vodka and tonic, and a pint of arsenic that I can take back for Norris.
Getting to you, is he?
That man would drive Mother Teresa to mass murder. Oh, Ken, the very man.
Rita.
How are you with computers?
Well, I can turn one on.
Oh, then you can do more than me. Now, tell me, what are those little eyes called that they have on the telly? And you see them on the computers.
Eyes?
Yeah, they have them for surfing the net.
Webcams. They're cameras that are linked to the internet.
Oh, where can I buy one?
Didn't have you down for a Silver Surfer, Rita.
What?
On the internet.
Oh, no. It's not for me. It's for Norris.
What's he want with one of those?
Well, he's been going on about how we should be more technically minded, you know, and get the till updated. So I thought I'd get one of those little cameras and stick it on the till and let him think I can still see him even though I'm not around. That should shut him up.
Are you serious?
Deadly. If it makes him paranoid for only 10 minutes, it'll be well worth it.
Well, I've got a video camera. Not quite the same thing, though.
Oh, no, that'd be great. Could you drop it off later?
Yeah, sure.
Mr. Baldwin. Mr. Baldwin, please, you can't just go barging through the whole hospital.
I know what you want me to do, love. You want me to go home, don't you, and wait for news. Well, I ain't going anywhere until I found my old man. Got it?
You're causing a disturbance.
I'll cause more than a disturbance. Don't you worry about that. You got security cameras? Well, of course you've got security cameras, because I've seen them on the news when the nutters come in to steal the babies.
Your father wasn't in the maternity unit.
And that's supposed to be funny, is it, eh? You're not telling me this place ain't rigged up with CCTV?
There are some
Right,
cameras.
well, come on. I'm on the way and call the old Bill, because if anything happens to my old man, I'm holding you personally responsible.
It's not my fault.
Not your fault? Of course it's your fault.
Mr. Baldwin.
Listen to me. My dad ain't well. You've had him wired up to machines all night. Got it? He's confused and scared. You understand that, don't you? All I want to do is find my dad and look after him.
Oh, did you manage to sort Rita out?
I certainly did. Poor Norris.
Oh, can you imagine what it's like working with him? Day in, day out.
I think Rita shuts him out. She only hears what she wants to hear.
Like me and Fred. So much for your quiet day thinking. Still, it's nice and quiet in here now.
I'm sure you prefer it much busier.
Oh, not me, love. Leastways, not till me and Fred sign the register. Till then, I'm just the hired help. And the more rest my feet get, the better.
You don't want to retire too soon, take it from me.
He's in his mid-60s. He's not a tall bloke.
Any distinguishing features?
He's in his slippers and pyjamas, mate. How's that for distinguishing? Do you think I should take my van out and have a drive round?
An elderly man in his nightwear who needs an oxygen mask. Odds are he hasn't left the hospital grounds.
I've been here all night. I just went home to have a bath and fetch some cordial.
I mean, you'll pick up the sets quick enough because they're all the old standards.
Did you ever get asked for requests?
Yeah, sometimes. We always try to accommodate. Often as not, they're happy enough if you just offer them something else instead. Of course, if it's a golden wedding or something, then we ask up front if there's any special songs that they want.
I can pick things up real quick.
Do you want another drink?
Oh, tar.
Liz,
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
can you get a minute?
Same again, is it? Please.
Now, this set we call the Blue Laguna. It's all the standards with just a hint of calypso.
They're going over band parts together.
You make it sound like they're planning to blow something up.
Yeah, well, any explosions will come from me. Oh. Do you know, I sound like Jim. He could never accept the fact that I could be mates with some men. As soon as a fella looked at me, he would see us in bed together. I used to say to him, you're completely irrational.
The sounds of it, he was.
Is that what I'm being? Irrational?
Yes, you are. Jealousy ruins relationships. You'll know that from your marriage.
But the thing is with Jim, he were way out of order. I once said to him, after we'd split up, but you thought I was sleeping with him. So I thought, well, I might as well. May as well get blamed for something I'm actually doing.
We'll learn from that. Look at him. He's got music on his mind, now else. If you go on imagining the worst will happen, you'll end up pushing them together.
Any luck?
No, this is ridiculous.
Well, where's he got to? Have you searched the grounds, haven't you?
Not a sign. I mean, what if he's stuck somewhere, like a storeroom or something, and he can't get out? You don't know what's going on at the best of times.
I don't think he's here, you know, otherwise someone would have found him by now.
Well, look, it's getting dark. I mean, what if he's out all night again?
He'll be all right.
No, he won't. I mean, even when we find him, he's not going to be all right, is he? He's never going to be all right again.
Jamie, he'll be okay. Look, I can't hang around here. I'm going to have a drive around and see if I can find him.
Well, what about me?
Well, you want to come with me?
I suppose I better wait here.
Fine.
Mike?
Mike?
Mike? Barlow, what are you doing here? Look at the state of you. Factory's closed.
Let's get you inside.
I haven't got a key.
I'll get you to my place, get you the room. Mike, you're meant to be in hospital.
I always keep my keys in my pocket.
Mike, you're in your pajamas.
Yeah, but... Oh. Oh.
You shouldn't be here. I'm calling an ambulance. Yeah, ambulance, please.
Dead him.
Yeah. Yes, could I have an ambulance, please, quickly.
You can make anything.
Coronation Street, Weatherfield. No number. We're out on the street itself.
It's a very tough fight.
Yeah, well, it's a friend of mine. He's meant to be in hospital, but I found him out here in his pajamas.
Elmer would be worried about
Baldwin.
What's
Mike
your
Baldwin.
phone Elmer.
It doesn't look too good. If you could have it, please. Thank you.
She'll be in the caff. Oh, my feet are cold. Yeah, I had the keys in my pocket, the factory. Yeah, it was opposite the Rovers, but now it's gone.
It's all right, Mike.
No, it's not. It's gone.
No, Mike, it was knocked down, Mike. This is your factory now. You own this factory.
What are you doing here, Barlow?
Looking after you.
I don't need anybody looking after me. Where's Deirdre?
She's at home.
Oh. Yeah, but who's home? There's something I've got to tell you about me and Deirdre.
I know.
What? She told you?
Mike, that was a long time ago.
No, no, she's going to leave you. She's going to come and live with me. She's going to get the kid, that's Tracy, and she's going to come and live with me. You're finished, Barlow. Deirdre loves me. She's mine.
No! Mike!
Oh.
Mike!
Oh.
No, you don't, Baldwin! No! No, you don't, Mike! Come on! Come on! Oh, no! No!
We've been looking everywhere. He's dead. I think it was his heart. He can't be dead. Get off him. There's nothing you can get off him. Get off him. Mike, listen, it's Dan. Mike. Come on, Mike.
Ken?
Michael, come on. Mike, it's Dan.
Cadbury Flake Praline, the latest addition to the street.